Hello and welcome back to another random retro collections. Again, another video that I'm going to bring up on a different angle again, coins again. So I have just gone through my 50p collection of my UK coins. Some BUNC coins, some circulated coins, but all collected and stored within my change checker capsules in a folder for my display. So what am I doing next? Same again. And again another folder. Again 50p coins, but this time it's British Isles coins. So territories can be known as, so it could be Gibraltar's, could be Isle of Man, could be Falklands. Let's see how we go. So again, as I said with my other coins, I've stored them in these change checker coin holders. As you can see on these ones, slightly different. These ones are British Isles. So they have produced different ones for British Isles coins, which I think is absolutely brilliant, because then I can separate my coins, have them different collections and stuff. I love them. I think they're really good. It's just my personal preference. There is one gripe, and if you're listening, change checker in Westminster, you don't do British Isles for the old large size 50p's, and I have got quite a few kicking about. So if you're listening to me, please do some of the British Isle collector cards for the old large oversized 50p's. So let's get on to it. What have I got? So this is, I think these are Man? Balliwick of Gurnsey. So starting with Balliwick of Gurnsey. So we've got, I think it's a free shot, 1997, a 2003, and a 2008. So again, I do like to have my variations, date runs and things, so if I see any more I'll add them into it. Again, I think this is a Guernsey, but I'm not sure, can't remember what the design is, but there we go, let's have a look. Is it Hark the Herald Angels Sing? I think these must be Christmas ones. We Three Kings. Can't quite see that one. There we go. Away in a Major, I can read that one. And then that's the turtle. So that's a smaller version of the turtle. I do know I've got an oversized version of the turtle. So again, just looking at the back of them, Queen's portrait, change the Queen's portrait. Another version. So these nativity and Christmas songs must have been 2020 issues. That was is that a different? St. Helena. So that turtle one, that one is a St. Helena. There we go. We've got Jersey next. Balliwick of Jersey. So you'll notice all of these are the same design. But again, as you've noticed with me, I'm obsessive. I like my date runs. So they're all the same design. So what dates have we got then? So we've got a 1997 Queen's portrait there. Change date to Queen's portrait here, this one. 1998. 2005. 2006. 2009. 2012. And a 2014. So I do like my territories coins. I do think they do some really good designs. Don't get me wrong, there's some brilliant ones within the UK ones, but the territories I think they do some really good ones. So what we got next? Falkland Islands. I do know I've got some large size Falkland Islands. So again, change checker. Large carded ones for territories, please. These were the penguins. I think they were released as part of the, I can never remember if it's Popjoy or Perjoy. But I have also got these in another set, actually, in the packaging. So these are the different penguins. The macaroni penguin, the Centu penguin, king penguin, the Megallanic penguin, and rockhopper penguin. What's the dates again? So we know that one's quite an early one. We can tell from the Queen's portrait there. And then we've gone on to the later ones. I think the date on there is the date on the front. There we go, so the date's on the front, 1998 and 2018. So these, again, I was saying on my other video about how coins were being used less and less. They're in the need for them. So obviously for certain companies they're not going to earn as much money. So again, a lot of these companies, especially Podjoy, I can't remember, they now, I'm not saying this is fact, but this is my understanding, but they now work with different territories and get them to issue coin sets, because then obviously it helps them with their currency, their circulation of currency, but then they sell them basically on all those mugs that collect coins, absolutely lap it up. Quite often we do. There we go. So what we got now, Gibraltar. So these are all Gibraltar coins. I love this one. I remember first getting one of these in my change and thinking it was an amazing coin. So we've got the dolphins there, another dolphins, and another dolphin. So no doubt it'll be different dates. These range of coins I thought were absolutely brilliant. So there's all different historical events to do with ships and Britain and Gibraltar's history and things. I can't quite read them there. I'm trying to read it through the iPad. Battle of Trafalgar. Capture of Gibraltar. Another capture of Gibraltar. Is it the same coin design? That's a slightly different coin design. Is it? Yes, it is. That's the same as the other one though, capture of Gibraltar. That's the same as that one. And then Our Lady of Europe. So, what's the dates on them? Well, let's go back to the dolphins. So we've got a 97 dolphin, we've got a 99 dolphin, and we've got a 2008 dolphin. Different Queen's portraits again. Trafalgar is a 2004, we've got a 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and a 2008. Don't know if you saw that there, but my screen went a bit funny. Hopefully it didn't affect yourselves. Hopefully that won't happen again. There we go. More of the Gibraltars. So again, that's the same design. Yep, that's the same design. A few gaps. Oh, that must be because they're then going on to a different territory. So we've got 2009 and a 2013 there. Again, love my date runs, love my variation of coins. So what we got down here, so the Queen of Gibraltar. Oh, so it's Gibraltar, it just must be a big date gap and I must have left spaces there. So we've then gone to, I can't remember these monkeys, but it's the Gibraltar monkeys. I'll say macaws, but I don't think it is macaws. If you live in Gibraltar, you'll know what they're called because apparently they're an absolute bed and they're everywhere. But it's a cute coin. So in that aspect, it doesn't matter to me. There we go, 2014 and 2015. There must be a reason I've left a gap there. It must be for some kind of data run or something. Another one. The referendum. Santa one. The Gibraltar do loads of Santa coins. There's another Santa one. That's the Father Christmas out of the snowmans. Yeah, Gibraltar do loads of Christmas coins. I've seen them. Again, look at that cute one. Seen them online. Ah, here we go. So there's the first change checker Westminster BUNC British Isles coin. So the fact that they do a British Isles 50p there, they then obviously do the carded ones. They do BUNC ones for the £2. I've got one or two of them, but they do ones for sale for the £2. So yeah, that's another one. Change checker, Britannia, not Britannia, change checker, Westminster. Pull your finger out. Do British Isles oversized 50p's and British Isles £2. But yeah, the Gibraltar coins do some really, really, really good Christmas coins, but they're quite rare and bloody expensive. So I'm not in a position to be buying them online yet. You hardly ever find them in your change, and you won't find some of the more expensive ones. You'll be very lucky. But in time, you never know, I might fill a few gaps. So that one, the monkeys, 2016. We're going on to 2017 for the referendum one. 2017 for the Christmas, 2018, 2019, 2020. So again, like I said on my other video, once you start getting to 2019, 2020, they started knocking coins out like there's no tomorrow. What are we now? I can tell straight away, I don't need to flip this. Isle of Man. Reason, TT. The Isle of Man do some really good 50p's. They've done a lot of commemorative 50p's to celebrate and acknowledge the people that do the TT. Very brave people. I'd love to go one day. Yeah, so I'd like to fill a few gaps with them, but again, very rare, very expensive. So a couple of TT ones there. Someone did say about AA and AB. I think is that just there in the middle. So that's an AA. That's an AA. And that's cross. So I'm going to have to go through some other coins that I've got, because I do remember basically on eBay I've seen people selling them and saying like AA, B and stuff like that, so I'm not really sure what that's about, so I'll have to have a look into it. Lovely coin, that one, cross. And then we're on to Milner's Tower. I've got a lot of these from a date run. Christmas one there. Milner's Tower. Let's have a look at the date. I know the first one's 97, so the 97 TT. There's a 98 TT. That was the cross one, it was 2003. Then we're on to Milner's Tower. We've got 2006, 2008, 2009. I think that was the Christmas one, was it? Yep. 2010, back to Milner, 2011, and 2012. More Milner. Yep. A few gaps, I don't know why I've left that, must have been a day. There we go, so there's more TT ones, Legends ones. I'm guessing I bought this because they're hard to come by, and that's in lovely condition as well. Another Milner's, and again another TT Legends one, which I've likely bought. So what date are we on the tower? 2014, then we're down to the bike. 2015, 2016, 2016, and we've changed the Queen's portrait again. That's unusual. We've got a 2016 with one Queen's portrait and 2016 with another Queen's portrait, and they're both definitely Isle of Man. Cool. You spot something and learn something all the time. Yep. Where are we now? I believe these are still Isle of Man as well, if I'm correct. Let's have a look on the back. Yeah, so we're still Isle of Man. Christmas pudding. Is it the Manx Ram? Can't remember, but it's a cool design. Anniversary. Some political thing. Ram again. And this was something to do with the Queen. I can't remember what it was. I traded these. I was in a group on Facebook for a while of coin collectors, and there was some nice people on there, and there was one lovely woman in Isle of Man. Traded quite a lot with her. I gave her some really good deals for her to send me the coins over. But then, as with anything in these Facebook groups, you then ended up getting loads of douchebags, people ripping people off, and yeah, I ended up leaving. I kind of stopped collecting the coins as much then. So I'm just showing you the dates here. Stopped collecting the coins and keeping an eye on these groups just because of a lot of the people that were starting to get involved. Unfortunately, it's starting to get a bit like that on the, sorry, not that. It's getting a bit like that on the Vintage Action Force. You get these toxic people everywhere, but hey ho. Okay, another Ram. Cricket World Cup. I bought that separate initially. I think I got it direct from Westminster Change Checker, and then they did bring out a set. And again, I think if I remember, I got this from the lovely lady in Isle of Man before we stopped communicating, so that's a few years ago. Poppy one, that's a lovely one in a BUNC set. So this is BUNC, although they haven't put the holograms on, which is unusual. So that's 2019, 2019, 2018. Why did I put that in order? I don't want to see. never mind, I'll probably change it around at some point. And then obviously you've got the other Cricket World Cup ones to celebrate the Cricket World Cup. Again, it's ridiculous. The Cricket World Cup was here in England. I actually went with my friend, actually. It was really good. I can't even remember where I went to see. I got that drunk. I think it was Pakistan. I think we won. It was at Headingley. You know what it's like when you go to the cricket. Yeah, I could tell you many a story. I could tell you 1 or 2 stories about my cricket adventures, but let's move on. Again, Isle of Man. These were the Peter Pan ones. So second to the right and then straight until morning, that's Tinker Bell. All children except one grow up. If you believe, clap your hands. Avast below your her, heave to a pirating we go. It's obviously Hook. Peter Pan has come and he is to teach us to fly. So this was the first set of Peter Pan coins. I know they've done a second set. I've not been able to get my hands on any. Like I said, I've kind of weighed off these groups and trying to get them. Otherwise, the only way really you can get them is by going on eBay. So again, another brand there. Cool. So what's the dates on them? So we've got 2019, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2020. But if there is anyone out there that does have any spare and wants to trade or anything, let me know, because yes, I might not be as active, but I still obviously collect. You never give up. And I got these off eBay actually. These ones, are these the Isle of Man? Are they Isle of Man? They are, yeah. I got them individually. I think I got 2 or 3 from the same person, but it's Victory. If you look, we've got VICTORY. So just to make it look good on one page, I just put some of the filler cards in. So we've got a V with Winston Churchill. Got an I. Looks like is it a landing or is it people celebrating? Not quite sure. Got a C. T. Battleship there. I'm guessing that's Spitfires over St Paul's. R. People celebrating. And Y. Soldiers coming home to the children. So what's the dates on these? So we've got 2020. They're all going to be 2020. But yeah, this is a nice set. So it's not an official set like this. But again, with me putting them in the collector's cards like this, with me putting the blank like that, within my collection, I think they look lovely, and especially in the folder, the way I've got them in the folders. So that's them. What have we got here? That's just a blank one. That's the A to Z of Great Britain. Yeah, that's the 10p's. But I've got that in another folder, and to be honest, I ain't got many. Ain't got many at all. I don't know about anyone else collecting 10p's, but they're really difficult to find. So thank you very much for joining me. That was another look at my coin collection. This time it was looking at the British Isles collections. Again, some of them are in Change Checker. Some of them are in the official Change Checker BUNC. The majority of them, ones that I've either found circulated when I used to have the access to a lot of coins. I used to do coin hunting myself, and I'd probably say about 50% are ones I've found and 50% I've probably traded or bought off eBay. But there you go. There's my Territories 50p's. Thank you.